There we go. Everything should be running as I expect. Hey guys, we're back with some more Dragon Quest 3. I almost said 11 for some reason. But yeah, we're back with more Dragon Quest 3 Remake. So, turns out the final boss wasn't the final boss. Big shocker. Who would have thought in a Dragon Quest game that the final boss isn't the final boss? Probably in the earlier games it was, but in this game, no it's not. So, what happened last time is that we finally made our way past that volcano boss, which ended in a huge trek through this massive cave, which took a good chunk of the stream, I will admit. We finally got to the, got all the orbs, was able to summon Ramia, the bird of light, that allowed us to fly over to the location of where the, I guess Baramos was, the guy that we were supposed to be fighting and who our father was supposed to be fighting, but judging by what happened at the volcano and what the gargoyle said there, I don't think our father actually made it that far. But instead we did. We made it to Baramos. We beat him with a lucky crit right at the end when we were down to the wire. I'm not going to lie, that was pretty hype with that last crit from the main character. Felt very anime, as they say. But upon reuniting back at home with our mom, going to go check out with the king and let him know that Baramos is finally defeated. Turns out a new evil came, killed all the guards in the castle room as they were about to start the celebration, and let us know that he doesn't intend to let the earth go, and he is going to keep the world in perpetual darkness, essentially. So, we've been told by the king, instructed by the king, not to say a word about this new threat, which is, I believe his name was Zoma, because people are obviously just starting to celebrate Baramos's defeat, that if they found out there was another threat, it could crush their hopes. So we've been instructed to not tell anyone. So the only people who know are the king, his two royal guards, I believe, and our mother, and as well as our team, are the only ones who know of Zoma at the moment. So after a rather restless night of not really being able to sleep after, you know, finding out that our journey is not over and we really didn't win, we gave our mum a hug and we headed off out to find a castle that we saw in our dreams. Considering a lot of things we've seen in our dreams have helped us along the way, I guess the next goal is to find a suspicious castle that seems to be floating somewhere. So we most likely are going to have to get back on Ramia and fly up. But yeah, the journey is not over. A part of me felt like it wasn't, considering we're only like, what, level 30 I believe, or 40? Yeah, we're only just sort of hitting the 40s, so kind of expected that we probably aren't anywhere close. But yeah, we heard the news already, you beat Baramos, hooray. So yeah, everybody is saying that we beat Baramos and are all excited, but the truth is that we've still got a ways to go. So, our team has been pretty much the same. I believe we're getting close to getting the final movesets for a lot of the other party members. I believe once you get into the sort of like low 40s, you start getting like the last of the skills that you should learn. So I'm considering changing Pierre back to Priest. Oh, Rami is here, but I'm considering changing him back to Priest in order to get some of the healing spells, because that seems to be an issue that he still has mid-heal, which he got from when we were still, like, changed him at low level. I believe we changed him at 20. Let's see. Oh, there is something up there, so I guess that's where we're heading. I guess Ramia is probably the fastest way to get there. Not to mention, I don't think there's any enemies that you can really run into. Hand over the card. Hey Connor, good to see ya. For those who are not aware of what Connor's talking about, I pulled a Garchomp card this morning in Pocket TGC. Can't believe he'd pick on me while I'm sick. It is a good looking card, I won't lie. I am worried that one day they're going to post, like, TGC is going to be like, alright, we've got TGC Pocket and we just made it real. Because I can assure you, a good chunk of cards would go for quite a bit, to say the very least. It is very pretty, yeah. Like, a lot of the cards, like, I don't know how it is, like, a lot of the full art cards are just bangers. There's, like, rarely any of the, even the more, like, lesser Pokemon, like, not the more popular Pokemon, still have really amazing cards, and I'm like, damn. They just keep hitting. Okay, so there's a couple of things that I guess we can do. So, as of now, I think because we've opened up much more of the map, we should be able to do a lot more of the monster tamer collecting, so finding more monsters. I'll probably do that off stream. I did read up on some things, for example, in regards to, I believe, who is it? The fairy village. You normally can't buy anything from there. To supposedly buy something from there, you need to have the mod rod, but we gave it away. But in the remake, they added a fact that you can win the mod rod through doing the, what is it called? The monster tournaments. Okay, this looks like the location. Is there a place where we can alight? Here we go. Yep, this looks like it. Castle of the Dragon Queen. I have to say a lot of the 3D environments in this game have been really nice. Like, even the bad guy's temple was pretty cool. Oh wow, there's a cat here. What's a cat doing all the way down here? I have heard there are several spots in this world where one can grow in strength in a speedy fashion. Alas, they cannot be reached by foot, which is why few even know of their existence. I must admit, I myself am perfectly perplexed at how they actually make one stronger. Never mind how they achieve this in a manner most quick. Ah, cool, the cat talks! I'm sure Akira's not thinking he's going crazy. Anything back here? Doesn't look like it. I don't know why the cat needs to be stronger. He apparently has learnt human dialect. Oh, there is a monster over here though. Grr. Grah. Ah yes, phenomenal dialogue. One more monster, Bobo. I really have to go to the monster thing and do a couple of rounds. Some of the cards would cost an arm and a leg. Yeah, I mean, like, even now, like, the scalping scene for Pokemon has been absurd. I have not, like, gone out of my way to buy, like, anything related to, like, Pokemon stuff, because I wanted to get some cards for Prismatic Evolutions, and it was, like, what, 60 bucks for 3 packs and one promo, like, one promo Leafeon card, and I was like, are you joking? 20 bucks per packet in this thing? It comes with stickers, but still. Completely absurd. So I just haven't touched anything Pokemon. Instead, what I've been doing is going back to some of the older cards and picking, like, anything that is a little bit cheaper. And I have been slowly working on a couple of sets. Not really sets, I guess, Pokemon specific cards. So I've filled out more Torchic cards, which are surprisingly hard. There are some really rare Torchic cards, which probably will be just no longer my price point. I've been working on the Applin line, and Tatsugiri, Plusle and Minun, and Latios and Latias, but the Plusle and Minun cards are sort of just like there. It's almost $100 for Bulbasaur, I'm sad. Yeah, Bulbasaur is really popular, so it's a lot harder. For me, the 2 cards for Torchic that I probably won't ever obtain is the Shiny Torchic card, which is the Shiny Gold Star one, which those cards are already expensive enough. And the second one is a Warner Brothers promo card that was part of an art competition where a child drew a picture of Torchic. I have not seen, like, anywhere to buy that except in, like, graded, like, sleeves for, like, thousands of dollars, so that's just not happening. You stand in the castle of the Dragon Queen, the closest place in this world to the heavens. Oh, cool. There's just animals here. Is the Dragon Queen also an actual dragon? The end is nigh. Precious little of the Queen's life remains. Oh, okay. That's not great. I guess I ought to talk to her before she passes on. She's not long for this world, and yet the Queen continues to carry out her duty with all her being. I guess this is I see. It's just the back rooms. This castle is the closest place to heaven in the whole world. Apparently, if you earn the title of a true hero, you can even get there from here. Ah, I wonder if the world tree is all the way up there. But yeah, there are some cards that are just stupidly expensive, so I've been trying to just pick away at some of the more common cards. I've been able to grab a couple of the common, regular cards, I guess. What is happening over here? It's a congregation of priests. Your Majesty, I know that I'm not worthy, but I beg you to forgive me. Forgive me for being powerless to prevent this most untimely of ends. It is through the continuous cycle of rebirth that the dragon most holy has watched over this realm. Remember that life goes on even after death. We need not mourn, though our hearts may tell us otherwise. Remember that... Yep, it's the same dialogue. Man, she must be in really bad shape if, like, everybody's sort of like that. I've thought about getting some more goofy Bulbasaur cards that exist. Yeah, there are some pretty nice ones. Alrighty. Guess we go talk to the Queen. What a pretty sprite work for this dragon. A lot of the dragons and obviously look a lot more terrifying, but this one she almost looks very peaceful in a way. It's quite interesting. Oh, she knows we're casually Ortega's kid. Of course I'd heed your request. That ass nearly killed my mom and all the people in that room. Absolutely. My mom's been through so much, and then this Zoma guy comes in and probably terrorizes her a little bit more. Yeesh. Okay. Start your journey there by first heading east of Baramos' lair. Oh my goodness, wait! Is this the cave that I remember this island specifically. So I came here earlier just to check it out, and there was a bunch of guards standing there, and they were like, oh, this hole just leads you to the pits of hell, essentially. And I thought, oh, okay, it was just like a really dangerous post-game dungeon or something like that. No, it might be where we need to go. Oh god. Wait, you gotta tell us a little bit more.
勇者の血を引く者よ。大魔王ゾーマの力は計り知れないほど深く強大です。かの者を倒すために、そして世界に光をもたらすために、これを持って行きなさい。
Akira acquires the Spear of Light.
あなたの前に闇の力が立ちはだかったとき、その光の玉を掲げるのです。
女王様！
やがて生まれ出る私の子もきっと。
And with that, it looks like the Dragon Queen finally passes. Well, at least she was able to give us the Spear of Light before she passed, so we at least have something to deal with Zomar. Hello there, Cryo and Faz, good to both see ya. We've just started. It's you, Freddy Faz Bones. Goodness. Well, I guess I can explain, sort of. We decided to go find the castle that we saw in our dreams, and it turns out it was a message from the Dragon Queen. And with her last breath, she told us where we need to go to find the final boss, essentially, or the person who's behind all this. But it looks like she has just died. Those who serve the Queen gather to mourn her passing. Then, a short while later...
女王様、申し訳ございません。私にもっと力があれば。
Now we need but wait. When the time is right, we will witness the birth and beginning of an entirely new life. The burden was surely too great even for thee, the strain of watching over two realms torn asunder. Were the world as it ought to be, thou wouldst surely be yet alive. Queen is dead, may her immortal soul reside forevermore with the goddess. Queen has at last given the gift of life to her child at such a joyous occasion, and yet I... Don't worry, we'll look after the egg, it's safe with us. Akira touches the egg gently. The soft sounds of sleep float forth from within. Steal the egg, just... No. We're not assholes here. But especially since she gave us the one tool that we need in order to beat, I guess, the final boss. Alrighty, so what is our objective now? Oh, right, I guess we have to go to... We have to go to Baramos's castle and head east from there. Let's see... Yeah, I literally walked into that cave. I can see the cave on the map, so... Yeah, Pit of Gyaiga. I did walk over to there. Here I thought it was post-game stuff. No, this is part of the story. Oh, it looks a lot worse than last time I came here. It was horrible. The ground shook like anything, and when I looked, the crack had opened up even wider. It looks for all the world as if some giant thing crawled through it. If it did, it took my friend. The other guard here, down there with it. A dark force blocks Akira's way. Use the sphere of light. Alright, stand back, guys. Akira holds the sphere of light aloft. The darkness vanishes before the sphere of light. Am I saying spear? It's sphere. There we go. Alrighty. Now nothing stands between Akira and the path ahead. I like how our team members did have a little moment of like, But I mean, this is us going into the underworld of all places. Whoa! Dang, we dropped fast! Holy heck! I'm surprised we didn't die from the landing. God. Mirror complaining, of course. Perfect landing, yeah. I mean, we got a bodybuilder, he knows what he's doing, he probably tanked the fall. Though I am finding this is a bit strange for the underworld. I mean, I guess everyone else agrees too. Like, it's just a peaceful island? How bizarre. Well... Look, we fought Baramos. I think we can handle the Lord of the Underworld, right? Aleph Guard. Aleph Guard. Interesting, so that must be where we're at. Tentacle. That name sounds familiar. I definitely heard it from 11. And from there, across the sea to south to reach the Great Fiend's House. This guy is surprisingly calm for somebody who's casually living in the underworld, but I guess if you've lived there long enough, it's normal. Oh, it really is just a short walk. Yeah, I guess in the underworld, I guess Zoma wasn't expecting us to walk into his house, essentially. Oh, that was something I was going to ask. I was like, where are we going to get our ship? Our ship is back in the real world. Alrighty. Suit of chainmail. Alright, let's take a look at the map and see where we're at. Okay. Alright, so we can at least get back out if we really need to go. Interesting, there's 5 crosses on the map. I wonder what that's all about. Oh, well, I guess we ought to leave the harbor and find out. Anything down this way? So this is the underworld or the underworld, like the land of the dead? That I haven't figured out yet. Because, I mean, the guy seems pretty cheery. He hasn't mentioned him being dead. Travel east from here and thou shalt come upon the great castle town of Tangel Long. If thou art in need of a vessel, the boat over yonder belongeth to my father. Pray, avail thee of it freely, stranger. 'Tis seldom used, if ever. Why is it that your dad speaks in, like, bloke, and you speak in, like, high priest tongue? Somebody apparently took interesting lessons. But I guess this is almost like another realm, rather than like, the realm of the dead sort of thing. It's like it's just another world, almost. Alrighty. Well, it really is just a short walk. We probably should, walk around and see what the enemies are like. Ah, she slimes. Alright, so I'm going to quickly fix everybody's fighting, because it's been a while. That might have been overkill, but, you know, I wasn't sure. Oh, that is super overkill. They only give me 12 XP. I just nuked them all into oblivion. They seem like very common enemies right now. Nothing unusual, to say the least. Alrighty, let's see what this town's like. Huh. The music, the people here seem rather cheerful considering they're in the underworld. This is baffling, to say the least. The castle town of Tangel bids you the welcome, wanderer. Thou hast bested the archfiend thou stayeth? But is Baramos not merely an underling of Zoma, lord of the underworld and master of all evil? Well, I didn't know he was the master of all evil. Alright, what do we got here? Ooh, we got stronger claws, which is nice. So Pierre can actually do some more damage. And we can afford it. Fire claws can be given to a mirror, though. I should be able to buy it? Question mark? Maybe just be able to buy it. Yeah, thinking cap would be handy as well, but... Okay, I think the better weapons first. Because Pierre's been holding onto those knuckle dusters for quite some time. No, I don't want another one of them. I want fire claws. Though... Oh, oops. You can use this as an item in battle too. Okay. Alright. I think that's all we can do for now. Quick item clean. Alright. Yeah, this place seems rather peaceful, considering. Our forebears did descend into this realm through the great pit of Gyaiga. Truly, they were intrepid souls indeed. Ah, I see. So it's all the crazy people who jumped down here. Understandable. Because, yeah, the guards did mention that people would occasionally throw themselves down here, so... a group of people would jump down here who knows how long ago, and then they made a civilization down here. Alefgard is a realm of darkness, sealed fast from all other worlds. A prison of misery wherein hope can never thrive. Makes sense then? Yeah. Hey man. Because, like, yeah, there's people who still believe in the goddess and stuff like that, and they're in the underworld. Of all places. So, yeah, I think this is more just a separate realm of darkness rather than hell, in a sense. And there's just no normal way of getting around. Once you're down here, essentially. So you just gotta make do with what you've got. Why is there someone just shadily down this corridor? Who are you? Ah, I see it! Within these lands, aisles of secrets, north of the tunnels, south of the cave, north and south, both, but not both? Cannot be both. Yeah, that made sense, okay. I feel like that was a hint to something, but I'm not sure what. I am engaged in the study of methods for the removal of curses. I chose this field of study that I might come to the aid of all afflicted by malign magics. Well, good job on that. Keep up the good work, kid. When rain and shine, the twain do meet, the rain's bow shall a bridge complete. So saith the ancient rhyme. Okay. There's a lot of things I'm picking up, but at the same time they mean nothing to me right now. We've got plenty of those ones. Tears Before Bedtime, I think that's new. Become a spoiled brat. Yep. I haven't used any of the books. I enjoy just having unoptimal builds. It's not like I'm playing this on Draconic. Shouldst thou wish to visit the great castle, thou needest only follow the road here. Okay. Ooh, magic water. More of it. In the very center of the desert north of this place lieth an ancient ruin. Deep within its walls there gapeth a great chasm without bottom. If the legend speaks true, 'twas created by the great rendings of claws when the lord of the underworld was birthed into this realm. Okay, interesting. So I guess Lord of the Underrealm wasn't like created this realm, he was birthed into it, so something else created it. Well, I guess we ought to give the castle a visit. I mean, I don't know what their thoughts are of us, but you know, might as well. I'm gonna have to pause the mic every so often due to my I'm still unfortunately sick, so... Halt! Thine is a face I have hitherto not lay eyes upon. Where didst thou come from? By boat from the west. This cannot be. Thanks for the hydrate. Wanderer, thou wouldst seek an audience with His Majesty, yes? Yeah, sure. Then allow me to escort thee. Makes sense that they would be a bit wary of us. I can't imagine what this king must have heard. They're like, hey, so a new guy dropped in. Oh yeah? What's he like? Well, apparently he says he's killed Baramos. And he's come down here to kill the Lord of the Underworld. So what do you think of that? This 16-year-old boy with a sword and a very worn look being like, yeah, I'll kill the Lord of the Underworld. Are you perchance... Thou art familiar with the name Ortega? I mean, I'm his kid. How do they know about Ortega down here, though? Man, my father just casually was just doing so much stuff. Like...
以前この城で暮らしていたことがあるのだ。
Ah,
10年ほど前になるでしょうか。
yeesh.
ある日、城の外で倒れていた男がこのラダドーム城に運び込まれてきたのです。それはもうひどい怪我でした。幸い一命は取り留めましたが、
I have to say, my dad apparently was a goddamn trooper. This is like the second time he's like had a brush with death.
その男、オルテガ殿は自身の名前以外の記憶を
Ah,
全て
okay,
失
so
っていたのです。
but this time around he lost all his memories.
それから怪我が治り、この城で面倒を見た。
The fact they know his name though must mean he must have got them back at some point.
記憶を失ってもおおらかで気前のいい性格でな。城の者皆に好かれておった。わしもオルテガのことを気に入っていたのだが、
いつからかオルテガ殿は城に姿を見せなくなりました。どこに行ったのか誰も聞いていないのです。
お主は父を探しにやってきたのだ。遠慮はいらぬ。城の中は自由にしてよい。皆に話を聞いてみることじゃ。いずれ必ず父を見つけることができよう。くれぐれも焦らぬことだ。お主に何かあってはオルテガが悲しむからな。
Alrighty. The mighty Ortega fought alongside us against Zoma's legions in the past. I had never seen a warrior so capable, and I have not seen one since. Prior to thine arrival, Tantega was visited upon by a fellow of the name Robin Hood or some such. Ah, yes, that guy. The guy I've casually let go twice. The fiend was caught in the act of committing a crime most heinous and is under lock and key in the church. One would hope he is presentedly repenting for his actions. Ah boy, of course. The humble settlement of Kolith, far to the northeast of this place, is a region home to a forest that stretcheth as far as the eye can see. Though those in possession of a ship may be better served by journeying west onto the coast and settling sails hence. I heard Robin Hood and I thought Robin Hood. The Robin Hood monster. There was one we fought and he was like, please let us go. I didn't mean to steal the crown. I was like, alright, I'll let you go. And he left. And then he got involved in another thing and he was like, please let me go. So I said, okay, fine. I mean, I am getting EXP every time I beat the heck out of you. Thou art embarking on an adventure, friend. Then allow this humble bard to sing thy praises. Ahem. Lo, a hero did come from a land far away, the lord of the underworld, Zoma to slay. The legends do tell of a fabulous fairy flute secreted somewhere in the village of Ko. Good tales. There are so many things I have to do. Holy heck! Everybody's like, go here, go here, go here. The room in which thou find ourselves is the throne room of our lord, the king. What was it? This guy who said something? The humble settlement of Kolith. Yeah. Keep Kolith in mind. 'Twas my duty when he bode here with us to attend to the brave hero Ortega. He was in a grave condition when first he was found without the castle walls, senseless and badly burned. All that he was able to recall was his own name, and though his strength returned in time, his memory did not. So that's probably why Dad never came back to try and find us, because he couldn't remember us. It's a little saddening. But I wonder if he's... But then also he's just gone again. Like, how does he keep doing this? The scowling citadel thou seest over yonder strait is the dwelling place of the dread lord of the underworld, Zoma. Yeah, I don't think we'll be fighting Zoma today. Don't worry about that. The dawn shall visit our land once more. I have faith that it will be so. Oh, that's a pretty fountain. Looks like someone's already been in here. Let's see. Probably go visit the church at some point. You can see a throne room over there. How do I get around this place? Oh, I have to get a long way. Go up this way. That's back. This realm was given form by mighty Rubis. Yet, even she could not escape dread Zoma's wrath, who did with cunning seal her away in a place beyond hope. Ah, okay, so... Interesting, so she is the creator of this place, but Zoma showed up and then took over. This place is the kitchen where the meat and wine of the castle are prepared. Thanks. Sort of figured that one. That leads upstairs. Don't want to go there just yet. Safe passage. Thou wast faced, dread Zoma. I do commend thee for thy courage, friend, but throw not thy life away. None save one wielding the sword of kings could hope to smite the Dark Lord, nor could one hope to withstand his wrath, save with the aureole armor and hero's shield for protection. Alas, this trinity of sacred arms resideth no longer in the castle. Yeah, not even an image of the fabled treasures remaineth. Okay. Ah, Yggdrasil leaf. I will graciously borrow these. Interestingly enough, the King of Swords is an interesting item, because I believe in 11 you got that sword, and you used it to meld together with a new Sword of Light to create the ultimate Sword of Light. So I wonder if it's a similar process to get this sword. Well, another reason why we can't go fight Zoma yet. We need 3 articles of weapons, armor, and such. Akira opened the treasure chest. Look at that. It's the Sunstone. Okay. Oh, what am I supposed to use a Sunstone for? I guess I'll figure out eventually. This feels like a whole new game in a way, like there's so much that I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going. This just leads to the back of the castle. Alihan? 'Tis a name I feel like I've heard here this day, but of course! 'Tis the town from whence another traveller who visited us here hailed. Ooh, another monster to recruit. Schlooper stuff. Sheila. Alrighty. It's very important that we pick up monsters, because the more monsters we get, the stronger Amira's attack gets as well. So, probably before we go fight Zoma, we'll do this big gather of all the monsters that we can possibly gather before we go. Thankfully, someone's made a walkthrough on where all those are, so that won't be too difficult. Oh, I wonder where this leads. What sayest thou, the Sunstone? Alas, no such treasure is to be found here, friend. But by strange coincidence, I did chance to dream of such a thing. Yeah, the dawn did finally return to our realm, and upon its breaking, the self-same stone was entrusted onto me. Strange. Anything in here? Ah! I have too many of those at this point. I bought a bunch of those to try and deal with the paralysis of that gargoyle, but apparently it's not a full protection. It's just makes it harder to get paralyzed. Alrighty. Let's see. The game wants us to go there, but there are also several other X's on the map, so I think I want to go visit those locations first before going any further, I think would be a good idea. But at the same time, it's like, oh, but if we go where the game is telling us, it might give us a hint of what we need to do next, instead of just wandering around aimlessly. But yeah, I wonder if our dad is still alive at this point. Because he's in terrible shape if he did live, or is still alive. He's basically wandering around down here with no memory, because I don't know if it's confirmed if our father had any means of using magic or anything like that. So he wouldn't have any means to, like, teleport with Zoom or anything. And the king did say it was like a decade ago when he showed up. Anything's possible now. Yeah, it really is. I mean, I would like to find him, but at the same time, it's like a question of, does he really remember anything? Because, like, he's, you know... He has no memory. He doesn't even remember us. Ha. There he is. I'll talk to you later. The dummy who we let go 2 times. I think he can learn his lesson in there. Actually, speaking of which, I should have checked on back over at the other location. Alright. Before we go any further, I need to head back to Annaberg and see how that's doing. I'm wondering if there's been any progress made since we last came here. Oh, there's a fountain now. Welcome to the town of Annaberg, named for its founder, the merchant Anna. Enjoy your visit. Oh, the roads look like they're paved now too. Yay. This eventide I shall undertake to give a recital. Citizens, I hereby invite you to attend. Oh, this is just a save point. Anna's iron grip on the town has finally loosened a little. Now we, the people, can work together to make this place great. Now then, what shall we have for dinner this evening? Let me see. There's a proper housing around here. I'm guessing that means she's no longer in jail. And they're not calling her like a... What is it? Actually, this was where the jail was, wasn't it? So the jail's no longer here. It's now an actual suburban house. Love you too, my dear. Shall I move in immediately? Can you believe he actually said that? He was too embarrassed to even be seen with me not so long ago. Hee hee. Yeah, looks like the people are thriving. I believe there is a monster that shows up at night. We might come back here at night to see if we can find it. Yeah, the place looks a lot better now. The bigger I get, the bigger this town gets, and it's gonna keep on getting bigger just like me. Can't wait to see how it turns out. Welcome to Anna's mansion. Please, go on inside. You want me to what? Really? Yes, really. I want you to run this place instead of me. But you can do it. The townspeople have already had their support of your nomination. They have? Well, then I suppose it would be rude not to. Alright, I'll do it. I have no idea how good at it I'll be, but I'll do my best. Thanks, I'm counting on you. I won't let you down. Akira, I've decided it's time for me to leave the town. They're big enough to look after themselves now. They no longer need me anymore. Hey, you wouldn't mind taking me along on an adventure or two for old time's sake, would you? Well, I won't twist your arm. I'll be at Patty's place in Leon if you need me. If you ever feel like you could use a hand, just come and get me. Hopefully I'll see you soon then. Bye for now. I cannot believe that the town Anna and I founded has grown so much. Soon it'll be time for me to leave it to fend for itself at last. Wait, weren't they in jail? Yeah, they were for a little while, but it looks like they've managed to work their way back into the graces of the people. I have a lot of respect for Anna. We'll look after the town. There's no need to worry on that front. But yeah, this is different, I believe. In the original, you couldn't get the party member back, like, just at all. But now, in the remake, they do go back to town, and you can actually pick them up from Patty. So if it was a member of your team that you ended up leaving, you can get them back. But we wanted to keep a mirror on the team. We wanted to have our 4 here. Alright. Let's check and see if there's any monsters now in this town that we can recruit. Tasby 3254 gold piece coins, please. Paying with 4,000. Are we? Alright, here's your change. 656 gold coins. Wait, is that right? So it tells me this isn't a human. What is it? Sounds great. Alrighty. Got another mon. Jewels. Oh, is that our first bag? I thought we had another bag. What do you mean? That's completely human. Ah, yes, I know humans that speak like that. 8 o'clock and all's well. Alrighty. I guess we will check in on the inn and get some sleep. Alright. I wonder if other places have changed since we defeated Baramos. I am somewhat interested. What happened to Thedon? If it's still in wreck. It probably is. I doubt much has changed here, but I'm just out of curiosity. Yeah, nobody's here still. It is a bit of an out-of-the-place way to go, so I guess nobody has visited here. But I believe if we come back here... and you make your way to Patty's party planner... Oh, this is different dialogue. Hey there. Ah, okay, so I guess Mom told Patty about this situation. Oh, no, she just has people who know.
勇者オルテガが死んだ時、王様は彼を一人で送り出したことを何度も何度も後悔して、次の勇者を送り出す時、絶対に同じことを起こさないために仲間を集められる場所を作ろうと決意した。
Okay.
そうして作られたお店なの。私のつてで最初の冒険者を呼んで、王様は資材を投じて貴重な種を山ほど集めてね。そうして酒場は栄えていって、あなたが16歳になったあの日、ついにこの時が来たと思ったわ。どうかしら。あなたにとってルイーダの酒場は役に立っている？もしやこの酒場には大魔王くらいで尻込みするやわな冒険者はいない。それは私が保証するわ。
Okay. So, I guess that sort of makes sense, but it is interesting to see that our dad sort of did influence this place as well.
だから安心して。このルイーダの酒場はこれからもあなたのために開いているわ。
I believe if we talk to her again... there you can see here, Anna is here. So we could take her, switch her, one of our party members out and have her join us. So that is a change that they have in the remake. In the original game, whoever you sent to do the town mission basically never came back. So if you weren't careful, you could accidentally lose like one of your stronger party members. Because, I mean, getting to that place is quite a distance. It's, compared to where you're at, it's like on the other side of the continent, so... Alrighty, it's time to head back down to the underworld. It's a good thing that the connection with Zoom is strong enough to casually skip realms. Alrighty, where to head to first? It does kind of suck that we can't use Ramia down here, but I guess it makes sense. Okay, yeah, I think the best bet would to get the boat and mosey around. I mean, yeah, because it's a bit of a trek, and I think it'd be faster by boat. Probably use Holy Protection real quick to see if we can avoid some fights. It is nighttime, I believe, so... These guys suck. Okay, so these enemies are... Wow, 3 of us got paralyzed. Holy heck. So there are strong enemies down here. It's just, for some reason, there's just level 1 enemies of those slimes. Alright, so... Wow, we didn't even leave the shore. Goodness. These the... Yeah. I was gonna ask if these were the ice clouds. They certainly was, because Lumos moved faster than me and just completely nuked them. Oh, man. I have to keep, like, muting the mic because... As much as my throat is a lot better now, and my head's a little bit clearer, the problem is that my nose is really stuffy, and my cough has got bad. It's like my sickness is evolving in the wrong direction. I kind of want it to get better, not get worse. But, thankfully this game doesn't have too much in the ways of dialogue. It still kind of sucks that I wanted to play Brothership, but can't do anything like that. That multi-fist attack is really helping. Being able to attack multiple enemies. Thanks for that. Hopefully I can get through most of this. My streams have been a little bit shorter due to it, so I wouldn't be surprised if I have to be like, okay, that's my physical limit. But thankfully this game is quite chill when it comes to like us getting to places. It's the boss fights that are not chill. Uh-oh. I'm surprised the flying knee actually does more damage to the Merc Kings. I don't think they're considered flying enemies. The birds do, but let's see. A double-edged sword. Oh, okay. Is it our first one? As the name implies, this cursed weapon is so mighty that it damages both foe and wielder alike. Interesting. I didn't even know the Elysian bird could drop that, because the Elysian birds have been showing up every so often. But they've just been showing up when something summons them. You don't really see them out and about on their own. So maybe it's like a rare drop. I'll take it though. Oh, it's been a while since we've seen these guys. The Chimera. And they're gone. I don't think we've seen them in this game. I think this is the first time. Ah! I guess that makes sense. The wings are from them. Alrighty. So this is the desert, I believe they were talking about. There should be some sort of ruins around here somewhere. Another bad thing about the sickness is that I want to play Monster Hunter. Except I don't want to subject my companions to me just coughing constantly. Is this a new enemy? Umbra. I guess so? Question mark? I think the shadow we fought, but not the Umbra. Alrighty. Aha! Well, it's not ruins, but there's a town here. Though it's kind of hard to tell what's day and what's night. Is there a day and night? Who knows? Damn Dara. Hey man. Yeah, the legend do tell of a realm above our own, a kingdom beyond the heavens, and in it a wondrous sphere of light. Could it be that perchance the sphere of lights must have brightened our own realm were it to be brought here? Maybe. I mean, I have the sphere of light, but I wouldn't know where to place it to do such a thing. Journey south from this place and continue then east once thou reachest the coast, and thou wilt reach mighty Cantilin. Cross the first bridge that greet thee, head eastward from there, though make sure thou does not do the same with the second bridge. Pay it no heed and follow the coast towards the northeast instead. Oh boy, I can't imagine where I'm going to be getting lost. Oops. Here in this place there's sold weapons and armor. Unfortunately we are closed for now. I am too much occupied with the naming of my next born to do business. Abimelech? Magog? No. What kind of name wouldst thou favour, traveller? Neither of those, at the very least. Who calls that kid Magog? My goodness. So it must be nighttime still. Not sure how they can tell what time of day it is, but it's apparently morning outside. Yep, but it still looks the same. Well, I guess this is a realm of darkness. Morning is probably not a thing. Oh, he just won't sell anything to me. Well, then again, I don't really have money to spend. What vision stirs before me? I see a dragon near this town. No, wait, a true dragon it is not. The humble desert town of Damara doth bid thee well, wanderer. I wonder if everyone speaks old language here, it's because they've been here for so long. Today, once more, a chill doth envelop the town. Without the sun's light, even the regions of the desert have grown cold. I wandered the world in search of orichalcum. Yeah, though I was told I might find it here, I see it not. Scandalous swimsuit. Of course it's in this game. Why wouldn't it be? It doesn't even do anything. Why is it $78,000 for it? Holy heck. Bandit mail. Blizzard blade. Yeesh, everything is getting expensive. I'm gonna have to find a way. I got nothing. Well, I picked it up. I remember when I first saw it. I knew it was a thing in Dragon Quest XI. I was like, okay. But it's like, you know, it's not that provocative. And I believe Jade could wear it, and it gave you the outfit, but it wasn't that bad. And then I picked it up in Treasures, and does not cover much, to say the least. And it's made a lot funnier because when you play Treasures, you're playing as a young Eric and Mia, who are probably less than 10 years old, and they're like, I guess it's treasure, not that they know what it is. And I'm just like, ah, yes, a swimsuit. I'm sure they'll know what this is. To them, it's probably like, why has it got so little clothing on it? That makes no sense. Especially since they come from, like, a cold-ass country. Alright, so the guy said, go... see a bridge. Okay, so, go all the way down. Ah, it's... I see there's something there. How do I even get there? Oh my goodness. A lot of walking, so I'm gonna go all the way down. I'll take the first bridge. First bridge is... for the other location. Yeah, we've got a lot of walking to do. Alright. I think what we're going to do is we'll head to that town closest to us, so go all the way down to the coast and then take the bridge. Thankfully, the enemies don't seem to do too much damage to us. It's just that there's not really a faster walking speed. Running is decent, but... and at least we have holy protection to, like, protect us from the really weak enemies, but anything that's around our level will still attack us. Looks like it's a bit resistant to spells. Wow, we didn't get far at all. Oh, these guys. They're so resistant. I am so glad I had that spike armor on. That spike armor has killed more foes than I have expected. I guess it's becoming nighttime. It's so hard to tell. Everything's so dark around here. Another downside is that usually I'm up early, but yeah, I woke up way early. I hate anything that has to do with sickness of, like, my nose. But then again, getting sick is just annoying in general. It's never comfortable. And it unfortunately woke me up way too early today. So if I'm a little lower energy, it's because I'm sick, and it's also because I've been up since 6 in the morning. Much to my annoyance, because I was like, finally I get to sleep in and actually, you know, do some recovering, but nope. But I'm gonna try my best not to just complain all stream. I know yesterday we did some, a bit more progress in the story mode of Monster Hunter. I realize I also haven't, like, what is it? Played any sort of Monster Hunter on stream. I downloaded stories. Maybe I ought to, give it a playthrough on the stream at some point. Because, I mean, it's the closest thing to Pokemon for Monster Hunter at the very least, so maybe some of the Pokemon fans who watch my content will enjoy it. Plus, I think the story games are good. Yeah, those Umbras are definitely very magic resistant. Ah, whack! It's back. Good old whack. I still can't believe that in our previous thing, it got whacked and thwacked and lost all 4 party members. I don't even know if they have VOD is still up. Maybe I should see if it is and see if I can make a highlight of it. Because I decided to take a look at that, and it was like, it's a 10% chance, I think, for us to be hit by it. So, for all of us to be hit was a 10, 10, 10, and 10% chance, which is absurd, to say the least. It looks like a secret area up here. It is nighttime. Maybe there's something over here. Claws, black bandana. Any monsters? Nope, not here. Okay, let's see. Still got a little ways to go. One heck of a hike, I gotta say. What was that name? Trouble Voodoo. Those guys have the weirdest names, to say the very least. Alright, so across here. Let's go investigate this little bit here and then go back. Oh! Is it really our first time seeing muddy hands? Goodness. Got some Skeleton dragons too. Then again, the Skeleton dragons are quite late late game enemies, so I don't blame her. It's always just like, oh, I remember this guy. That's kind of my experience at this moment. So we'll visit the other X spot in just a moment. Hocus Chimera versus regular Chimera. Oh my god, I am so glad I didn't use magic there. I was thinking about it, but I just hit attack instead, so I'm glad, because we've already had one experience of where an enemy used bounce and I used Kazap and nearly just one-shot myself from the reflected magic damage. A lot of muddy hands. Thankfully we have multiple party members who can use AoEs. And a level up as well. Oh, Kazing! Heck yeah. I don't know what Puff is though. Because I'm pretty sure Kazing is a 100%. Yeah. Kazing is guaranteed. So nice to have that. I think he's the only party member who now has that. Let's see. Puff. Transforms into a fire-breathing dragon that can drown all enemies in a sea of flames. Okay. Sure, that wasn't what I was expecting, I will admit, but... I mean, you do you. It's poison here. Safe passage. Shrine of the Spirit. This is a proper fairy. She's got wings and everything. I absolutely hate smelly old humans. All except Ortega, that is. He's lovely. I just know he'll give the Lord of the Underworld the thrashing he deserves. So I guess my dad's been here too. There doesn't seem to be anybody here though. Oh.
私はその昔、ルビス様にお仕えしていた妖精です。そして、あなたの16歳の誕生日。
Oh, I was gonna say the voice sounded familiar. I was like, wait, this voice sounds familiar. So it was a fairy that was telling us, who called out to us and gave us that quiz.
ルビス様に代わってあなたに呼びかけたのもこの私。
I like how it sounds like the Japanese a bit more formal, but like the English is like, yeah, well, you know, I just decided to show up and decided to help out.
あの時は随分と失礼なことを言ったかもしれない。
Honestly, I think I might have been actually a bit blunt with you that day. Sorry about that. Yeah, you told me some pretty horrific stuff because I was a lone wolf lady. My goodness. Oh yes, you're the lone wolf type. You probably die alone. Like, thanks, lady. Well, not anymore. I am now with multiple party members. Oh, we get to see her in flesh.
あなたはついにここまで来てくれました。勇者よ、よく聞いてください。大魔王のもとにたどり着くには、ルビス様のお力を借りねばなりません。
I figured we'd have to talk to this Rubis.
しかしルビス様は大魔王によって封印されてしまいました。ここアレフガルドの北にある小島。人々がルビスの塔と呼ぶその最上階にルビス様は囚われています。
Ah, who would have thought she'd be at a tower named after herself?
まずは妖精の笛を探すのです。その笛があればルビス様を再び呼び覚ますことができるでしょう。
Okay.
笛の手がかりはマイラの村にあるはずです。まずは そこを訪ねると良いでしょ
Alright, so we gotta go to call.
う。そしてもう一つ、この雨雲の杖を授けましょう。
Sure, I'll take a staff. The Staff of Rain. Interesting.
太陽と雨が揃うとき、虹の雫が生まれ、
Ah, wait, it was the thing the person said earlier, the rainbow.
きっとこの
Well,
杖
fingers crossed this stuff ends up being of use. Oh, nice. She gave us a full heal. Party's HP and MP were restored.
どうかこの先も気をつけて、旅の無事を祈っています。
Rain and shine, the twain do meet, the rainbows shall... A bridge complete. Well, fingers crossed this stuff ends up being of use. Take care anyway. You'll be fine, I'm sure, but I pray for your safety just in case. Right, so it wasn't the goddess who was talking to us. I was wondering who it was that was talking to us, but it turns out it was a fairy. Wait! You're Ortega's child, aren't you? I met him once, you know. I was ambushed by monsters and he came to my rescue. Ah, what a kind soul. I absolutely hate smelly old humans. Well, except Ortega, that is. He's lovely. Not quite sure what to think of you yet, though. Anyway, back when I met him, Ortega said he'd lost all his memories. Strange to imagine, but he might not recognize you even if you do find him again. Just do your best to help him, alright? Then, I'll have reason not to hate you, smelly old human. Ah, fairies and their inability to like people. Alrighty. I mean, it answered that question of, like, the fact that he doesn't remember us, but she didn't really tell us how long ago she saw him. Oh my goodness, it's all the way over there. That's one heck of a haul. Even by boat. Well, I do want to... How does everyone know your father, and how can everyone tell that you're his kid? It's the genetics of the hair. Ortega had really sharp, black, pointy hair like Akira does. That's how they can tell. I'm also carrying Ortega's helm in my hands, so that could be another reason. But yeah, our dad has the exact same spiky hair, so I would say it's most likely genetics. That's how most Dragon Quest characters identify people, is just by their hair. I mean, if you take 11, everybody was like, man, you have some really good hair, to Lumos. Let's see. I'll just keep attacking. My party member seems to be doing most of the job. It's probably because I took off the skull ring and I'm not as fast anymore. But I don't mind. I'd rather be the backup at the moment. Okay, so we need to go back over the bridge, I think? Ursa Megas. Oh, that's scary. I don't like the idea of something doing 2 turns in one go. Okay, they're weak against ice. A spell I do not have. Yeah, I think that's the only way they can really tell that, like, all the genetics of, like, our dad basically went to us. Our mom has, like, light brown hair. Oh, yo, I just realized I was just looking down there. You can see the dragon fist weapon, as well as the fire claws. There's something I do like about this game, is that when you do get weapons, you actually do see them on the characters. It's a small attention to detail that's nice. But yeah, we probably look like a spitting image of our dad. That's the only way. It is interesting though. This is one of the few games where you can also play as the female character. And if you play a female, you actually get unique dialogue. Because the female and male armor in this game, unlike I think was it Dragon Quest V, I think you can play as a different gender. But in this game, the outfit looks almost identical. So when you do start the game, I think a lot of people are expecting that you're Ortega's son. But then they get a closer look and they're like, oh no, wait a minute, you're a girl. You're actually Ortega's daughter. So you get unique dialogue. You also get the benefit that female characters have access to the vamp archetype, or the vamp personality, which a lot of people see as the best personality for the female class. Males cannot get the vamp personality. I do not believe you can even get it using the books and stuff like that. Vamp like vampire? I believe that's what it's supposed to be like. I am not entirely sure why it's called vamp, or what it means, but yeah. I'm sure if you got in the personality quiz at the beginning of the game, that could give you a hint to why it's called that, but yeah. The personality quiz at the beginning of the game is quite interesting, to say the least, because there's a bunch of different, like, questions. We got sent to, I think, the casino area, or like, but there's like 7 different scenarios that you can end up playing through, and depending on your actions results in whatever your archetype is. Oh, more poison. So there's a lot of customization in the game. I mean, all your party members are also unique in a way too. There's no set party members is what I'd say. And I guess some people do like that because you can make up your own party members and give them backstories and whatnot, which I do enjoy. I mean, heck, we made one of our guys based on the protagonist from 11. Or our amiibo. So, actually, now it's March, isn't it? Next month is the Easter, so it will be the amiibo tournament next month. Which I am looking forward to. Though I have 2 new amiibos I'm going to have to train up. So I better do that at some point. Wait, amiibo tournament? Yeah, every Easter I do a amiibo tournament where I have all my amiibos because I have too many of them. But duke it out on 1v1 tournament style. It's just a fun little tradition I started back on the... It's been a while, actually. I did it back when I had the Wii U, even. So it's something I've been doing for like quite a while, and then eventually when I started streaming, I was like, maybe I should stream this as well, so... you can watch last year's, I think. I have last year's, maybe the year before, but I think definitely last year's tournament, as well as some of the training arc I did with some of the amiibos on my YouTube VODs. There were some really interesting matches, I remember. Though I've so moved, the Lord of the Underworld could surely tear down these battlements as a child teareth parchment. That's positive. Oh, probably should save, it's been a while. We are level 41. But yeah, I have 2 new amiibos. I have a Smash Mario amiibo and a Cat Peach amiibo. The Smash Mario amiibo I've actually wanted for a while. I saw it once in a package at a shop and I was like, oh, interesting, I haven't got that one. But then I sort of declined against getting it. Went back, never saw it again in that shop. It would be about almost... Yeesh. Could it be? It might have been before COVID, so it could have been over 5 years ago. And only a month ago, I walked into EB Games, which are known to occasionally have pre-owned amiibos show up. And I just happened to spot him, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take this guy. Because, I mean, it's one of the more unique Mario amiibos. All the Mario amiibos are like, you know... Are they, like... They're often a lot more cheerful looking. This one's a more serious face, and he's also got the fireball, so that's pretty cool. The only other one I might have wanted was the Wedding Mario amiibo. I've been thinking, like, maybe putting something together, like on the throne or something for that, but we'll have to wait. Because they're expensive, unfortunately. I know they had a restock, and I saw the Wedding Peach one, but I was more interested in the Mario one. To what end should we till the fields? We shall surely be slaughtered ere harvest time. It mattered not what we do. Especially when even the great Ortega was powerless to call forth the winds of change. Alas and alack, though he was born into this world but yesterday, a poor and wretched child, oh how will you fare against life's many hardships? What is more, since a chance meeting with a warrior named Ortega, he hath been musing on the possibility of someday wielding a blade. Oh goddess, pray watch over my boy. One look at was all it took to know how mighty a warrior thou art. Pray tell, how many monsters hast thou slain? Perhaps I too will be one day be strong enough to engage them in combat, though I cannot imagine ever being strong as that other great warrior. Oh. I seek to find the means by which a being created through artifice might be animated. Then shall I construct a mighty statue that it might be employed to guard the town. Yeah, and his name shall be Golem, and it shall echo through the ages. When he was born yesterday and he can already speak? I don't know. Maybe it's a metaphor. But this is interesting. Yeah, it does. It looks almost like the Sword of Light. Scant is known about it, save for the fact it was created long, long ago. Even the metal used to craft it is an absolute mystery. Broken blade. Little more than an ornament now, the smashed sword once belonged to an academic in Cantalin who hopes to animate the inanimated. Is it the Sword of Light, I wonder? It looks a lot like it. But which version of the Sword of Light could it be? Oh, there's a little dude behind here. Bellam. Level 2. Alrighty. I wonder how many monsters I've rescued at this point. I don't think enough to upgrade Amira just yet, but still pretty good. Alrighty. Is there anything else to investigate around here? Whilst in Cantalin, thou mayest hear of a strange tale of two. One such story concerneth a group of Rubus's devotees said to reside somewhere beyond the mountains to the south. Should thou wish to learn more, the priest in the shrine down there will be doubtless to enlighten thee. If the priest was in a safer location, my guy, what are you doing? Hey man, thou wouldest fain cross over onto the great fiend's isles, thou wist require 3 objects. Seek thee the Sunstone, the Staff of Rain, and the Sacred Amulet. Well, we got most of them. When thou possesses all 3, get thee to the great sanctum on the southeastern isles. There wilt thou find the way. Keep in mind what I have imparted upon thee, and thou shalt not falter. Alrighty. This looks like a house that's not finished yet. Oh, I guess it's nighttime. Yeah, the people do live in such terror of the Lord of the Underworld's wrath that they become coward and listless. And there's apparently a monster fighting place here. Unfortunately, we can't really do anything about these. Because you need to beat the one back in Romania. How on earth are you here? Old man, how did you get here? What? You're back in Romania. How on earth did you get here? I had to get here using a special light orb. This man apparently is just a wizard or something like that. Alrighty. He has his ways. He clearly does. Alrighty, I have about 3 pages of monsters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 30-ish sort of monsters, by the looks of it. Hello, Guman. Hello. Well, I mean, why not? Let's see. I think we've explored everywhere in this town, so I think what we might do is we'll head back to Romania. I want to do some of the monster stuff. You know, let's have a little bit of fun. And I want to figure out how to do it as well, because I think you can get some gold and some items from doing it, so I would like to do that. And then I need to take a boat, so we'll go from the harbor, we'll go out to the left, and we'll go up, and then over the entire isles. I think that's what our plan is to do. Hello, Ray-Ban. I can see your name floats really high above the Whale Lord, but that's because when it's idle, the tail's all the way up there. The big sprites are so funny to me. But yeah, I think that's the plan. Okay, so let's go back to Romaria and give the monster fighting a go. There'll be no rush today. I don't think we'll do anything big. Look, we zoom. We enter building. And man is just here. How does he do it? Okay, let's see. I want to do rank 1. He's gonna battle. Yeah, it doesn't... I don't know why it won't let me, Ah, here we go. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Got someone who can heal. And then someone who can do a lot of damage. Okay, I think that's it. Let's see how it goes. Splendid, the tournament's about to get underway. Are you ready for your first match? Sure. Rank 1 tournament will be getting in no time. Contestants, please make your way into the arena. Benvenuti! Welcome one and all to the Rank 1 tournament. Today we receive a new challenger, the team of Akira. I must now ask all spectators to give their applause for our competitors today. Now it is time to begin match numero 1 of the tournament. Combatant, please step forward. You are the rookie wrangler that Monty spoke of, see? You monsters, they seem very lively. Bene, bene, we will have a good match, I think. On your marks, get set, fight! In the arena, your monsters will battle it out in line with whatever tactics you told them to follow. You can't give them any direct commands. Feel free to switch things up. Okay. Smiley, fight wisely. Cloud, fight wisely. Alice, show no mercy. I think it will be easy to win this, considering we are very high level. Yes, Pokemon. It reminds me of, what's that thing? The Battle Frontier? I remember there was one where you just let your Pokemon battle on feeling. So this is the newcomer with the bright future. On your marks, get ready, fight! I like how Alice is just massive. Let's speed up the battle speed. Yeah, we're way over leveled at this point. We definitely brought a lot of things. Final bout. We hope that both teams will give their very best and make a good contest. But like, look at the size of like Alice compared to our two little guys. Yeah, they had no chance. But I think when we get further up the ranks, it'll be a lot harder. I did it! So you'll know winners in rank 1 earn the right to fight in rank 2 next. Finalmente, I ask all the audience to give a round of applause to our combattee. They did well, see? That concludes today's tournament. I wonder if my party members are just watching as well from above. They probably are. Alrighty, so 800 gold's not bad for a rather easy fight. Hey, a bronze shield too. You were victorious in 3 bouts, so you earn additional gold the faster you go. Okay. Alright. Happy with your team? Yeah, I think our team did okay. I think once we start to like get further in, we might have to start thinking about team composition a bit. But I think 1 healer, 2 attackers is pretty good. Oh my god, it's that monster. The Battlefly. I was curious to see how they would do the sprite work, because I was like, monsters don't really have a back sprite, so I do think the whole cut between the two combaters is definitely a good way to compromise. Nice. Where are all these unique monsters coming from? I haven't gotten some of these. Smiler keeps licking things. Stop licking things, just take them out. But yeah, I remember in Emerald that this sort of thing I was terrible at. Is that just casually the princess? What? Oh, it's the queen! I did not expect to encounter you here, but then I am sure you would say the same of me, see? May the best team win. Well, I mean, her husband likes these sort of fights, so it makes sense. Ooh, a crit. Nice. She's not even hiding it. Well, I mean, the king likes this sort of stuff too. Remember when we accidentally became king? This is where we found him. He was just chilling out here. So, looks like both of them enjoy the sport. Magnifico. You have truly earned the title of Victor, Akira. Your management of your team was Otorito Mio. Absolutely masterful. She's probably like, ah yes, I remember this kid. This is the one who accidentally became king here. Yay, confetti! The fact that she's the leader of the rank 2 means that she does quite well. Alrighty. So, first time... Oh! Heck yes, seeds. Okay, let's see. Alright, so I do believe we have to go somewhere else. To, go do the, next bouts of stuff. Let's see. I don't know if there's anything you want to know. I have not used the bank at all. Oh, you're gonna be rich, and not with how expensive the everything costs in these games. Alrighty, so I assume we just we just keep going down the list until we find another monster location. Oh, here we go. See if rank 3 is over here. It kind of reminds me of Pokemon contests where you have to go to different locations to do the higher ranks. Alright. This way. Maybe we'll see some more unique characters through these things. Yeah, and once again, Monty is casually here. How does he do it? Man is like... And he seems to know when I'm gonna land in these towns. Unless there's just a bunch of guys called Monty, that's the only way. Alright, let's see. Oh, yep, rank 3 is here. Yeah, I think our team's still pretty good. But, let me see. Dodgy Dance, Fizz, Zapple... Sobering Slap, Falcon. Set up Tobashin. Have I really not found another slime? How? I like how this guy's just like, I buff people and I throw rocks. Tack is good, Dodgy Dance, Belly Flop. That would be also... I think our team's alright. This is only rank 3. I know we're here to do save the world, but you gotta take a break every once in a while. Welcome on, welcome all to the Rank 3 tournament. The action is about to get underway. Without further ado, let match 1 begin. Could our contestants please step forward? Ready, set, brawl! Two caterpillars. I might have to switch Smiley. Actually, yeah. Show no mercy. Alrighty. Just gonna double check that the tactics carry over. Yep. Like how Cloud's just like, I cast Thunder Spell and just destroys everything. Just Zapple. The other two are just like punching things and he's just like, now let me just call down the heavens real quick. Oop, the teams are getting more interesting to say the least. Alrighty. Thankfully the fights are going quite fast too. Okay, so there's multiple... So it's going to be 4 rounds this time. Will this prove to be a classic in the making or the dampest of squibs? Let's find out. Be sure not to blink. Let's see what she's got. Oh, she's got a monkey. No match for our team. Heck yeah. Another victory. Huh? The only question is, can you do it again in the Rank 4 tournament? I, for one, cannot wait to find out. Everyone please give it up for our today's competitors. They provided us with some splendid entertainment. We'll see you again next time for some more Monster Arena action. Thank you and farewell. Each of the rankings are just going to get more and more elaborate. Well fought. Congratulations on taking rank 3. Alrighty. 2,400 gold. Ooh, oomph powder. We don't really have much of that. We got that. Alrighty, next competition. Ooh, more seeds. Holy heck, 6 seeds. Wow. I can't believe I didn't do this earlier. Holy heck. Because the seeds are really handy, especially the fact that I'm not really changing out my party or anything like that. I don't even know if anyone would, like... I feel like once you've, like, bonded with your other 3 party members, you kind of want to keep them. I mean, if you wanted a different class, just change their class, so, you know. Alright, that's a child. Okay. Oop, there's a fire cloud. Yeah, it's nice that Alice has just immunity to fire attacks. definitely is handy. Something else I didn't check is that does it carry over? The damage and MP. Like every new bout. Yes, it does. But it looks like the HP is returned. It's just the MP that carries over to the next round. Nice. Having Zap is definitely helpful with Cloud. There's a decent chunk of enemies that are weak against electric. I gotta say, there's a lot of interesting people who are just casually monster hunters. Monster hunters? No. Monster brawlers, I guess is the best way to put it. At least the AI seems to be decently smart, so they'll go for like whoever is the weakest. Like, oh, this person's taking a lot of damage, we'll go after him. Yeah, those clouds can't really do much to us. They just take a while to take out. The fire breath could be annoying, but other than that, they can't do anything to us. Oh, it's just casually the queen. You have done well to make it this far, brave hero. However, I will not allow you to triumph in my nation's arenas quite so easily. It's just every queen just enjoying playing Pokemon. That's what I'm getting. Oh, she has a dragon. Holy heck. Thankfully, we do enough damage to just take it out and then we can just clean up. Kinda wish we could find more magma golems to strengthen our guy. Congratulations are in order. That was a fine fight, and your team is by far the mightiest in all of Ilbis. May your light shine bright on all the world for eons to come. Wow, that's a lot of praise. Alrighty, off to the rank 5. With just casually endless bunny girls showing up. As they do. 4,000 gold, and those seeds. That's all I really care. Oh, there was a somatic, like, staff here? I could have saved money coming down here. Oh well. Off to the next location. And Zona. And then after this, I think we'll go back to the actual mission. You know, what we were actually supposed to do. I wonder if that guy ever found out. Those times of oppression, they seem little more than a dream. Yeah, because I guess everyone's back to normal. I just wonder what happened to that guy I was talking to about his father. Hey, is this rank 5? Okay, so rank 5, 6. Oh, the cat. The cat suit's back. Oh, yes, the cat suit. Oh, I could have gotten Dragon Bane claws here. Oh, look at the difference in the money. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be a lot harder. I might have to switch people out. Okay, I might use the rock bomb. The legendary cat suit, yep. Good old cat suit. Switch out Alice. Oh, it's raining again. It's on and off rain here, but I mean, it makes sense. Cyclone Alfred's hit up in the Australia area, so we're just gonna be our place. We're nowhere near, but probably gonna get lashed by the occasional rain. Alrighty, here we go. Yeah, this is our second catsuit, so Benvindo of the to the Monster Arena, where today the rank 5 torneo will take place. Oh, they got a proper arena here. Now it's time for match 1 to begin. Could both teams please take their places? Ready, set, fight! I do like each of the places have like different ways of like saying their things. Alrighty. Cloud took quite a lot of damage that fight. That's a little worrying. Oh, he's got like 3 different anteaters. Neat. Oh, Rocky's out of MP now. Man, the coughing's getting bad. Let's see. I might have to change the tactics slightly. Fight wisely. Alright, that went a lot smoother than the previous fight. Yeah, the cat suit would get... If we have already have one, so technically we can put 2 people in cat suits. Alrighty, the final battle. So this one's a 4-1? Oh, okay. That's a little worrying. Okay. That could have gone a lot worse because of the sleep, but we made it. The fight is over. The winner of the rank 5 torneo is none other than the challenger. Which I like, nobody knows my name. What on earth? They just keep adding more and more. Alrighty. Perfebo, put your hands together and say obrigado to all today's fighters. I'm gonna soon get like that one thing from the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon where it's like just a bunch of people gonna burst through the wall and start dancing. 16,000. Ooh, and some diamonds? Holy heck. This... Wow, we've already got so much of our money back. It's kind of crazy. But before I continue on the next bout, I'm just going to quickly step away for a moment and clear my throat because this is not doing well. It should take only a couple of minutes. There we go, I clicked the wrong button. Alright, back to it, I guess. Ooh, Seed of Wisdom. And a pile of magic water. Do I want to continue? I mean, like, if I get enough money here, I could buy those stuff that's over in the, down there. And I mean, those seeds are looking pretty handy. I might switch Cloud. I have somebody who can actually heal. Alright, let's give this a go. Because, I mean, as much as this isn't part of the main story, I mean, the money is pretty good. Obviously, the money we get here is from the first time we win, and then afterwards it's just how many times we win afterwards. So I feel like this would be a good way to do money grinding, and I will need to beat it first here on stream before I can do it as a grinding method. Oh, this M. Of course. Brings a metal slime. Thank goodness. Metal slimes are annoying. That would have, like, put down my cost as well for, like, the money I would win in the bouts. That's how many rounds that took. Alright. Man, that boulder attack uses so much MP. But I mean, it hits multiple people, so I guess it's handy for like one-time use only. Okay. Yeah, Smiley does no damage at all. It's up to the other two to do the big chunk of damage. Okay, so it's another 4-er. Both teams will surely bring their best to this fight. Okay. Let's see. Some healing. Smiley is actually helping here with the licking. Enemy couldn't do a thing. Perfect. Whoa, we're getting trumpets now. Alrighty, a bunch of money and a bunch of seeds. Handy. And extra money just winning in 4 bouts. 5,000 gold's not bad. Alrighty, I think it's time we head off. I will probably use those seeds off stream when I decide who I want to give them to. Alright, I said I wanted to go to the harbor. I need to take the boat around. But we should be able to buy some new weapons or armor. Okay. So I guess the sea might not be... I don't know if it's purple. The sea usually is the color reflected of the sky. That's how it works. So I guess the sky's always purple. Okay, we actually have to fight regularly now. Oh, jeez. Oh, these guys are actually tough. Oh, one of them just dipped. Okay. Cool. There we go. It's electric that they're weak against. I should have used that earlier. Maybe he knew I was about to use electricity the next turn. He was like, yeah, I'm not gonna deal with that, bro. But what they... I think it was the cat who was mentioning how there's a lot of rare items in places. Guess that means I'll have to take Ramia around on the main area. And do some, Oh, jeez. Everybody's using massive spells now. Or take Ramio around and grab all those items I've missed on the map and see if there's anything really useful. It's funny how there's some items here that you find that are just like so low leveled. Oh, there's something here that wasn't marked on the map. Let's go investigate what that is. This tiny little house. Gallon's house. Thou seeketh the lyre of Ira, stranger. Then seek my son, Gallon. With him shalt thou find it, if I be not mistaken. Alas, though he is my son, Gallon is a great trial unto me. Many moons since did he quit this, his family homestead, and journey forth, head empty, heart full, and a song upon his lips. Okay, so we gotta look for a kid called Gallon. Oop, a new monster. Sheller. I think it's our first one. Oh? What? It's the Lyre of Ira. It was just down here. Wait, what happened to the kid then? Did he not take it with him? The spike steeled whip. I mean, okay. I honestly wasn't expecting it to be that easy to find the Lyre of Ira. He says it's with his son. It wasn't with his son, it was just here. How bizarre. Unless that guy tried to lie to me. Alrighty. Let's see how far we got to go. Still got a little ways to go. We'll just get back on the boat and continue on. There's probably a lot of other locations around the map that we just haven't looked at. Yeah. Multi-Fist has definitely given Pierre a lot more damage output now. Being able to just AoE enemies, regardless of their species, is definitely a handy skill to have. It's finally getting stuff done. That can slash the silhouette. Okay. I feel like there might be things on these islands, but oh, there's something here. It's a secret area. Oh! Another one of these turtle goes. Whoa. Whoa ho ho. Door gone. Seed of defense. Finding a lot of seeds. That's gonna be handy. I wonder if the monsters are always just around because it's always like a nighttime setting, so they're not afraid to be out and about, unlike in the daytime. At least the water looks pretty in this weird haze. Guess you can admire that despite this place being essentially the underworld. Also, I wonder how far our dad would have gotten. Like, I mean, it's not like he had his own boat, I don't think. Was he just able to just go everywhere? I might have to use the zap here. So that Tentacooler takes a lot more damage considering how much damage he does back. Hey, nice. A level up for a mirror. Burning Breath. I think that's the one that paralyzes. There looks like there's something on the island ahead of us. That's like something you can sort of see on the map, that there's like sort of see structures and stuff. But yeah, there's something there. I'm wondering if it's the tower that we saw earlier on the map. What is that? Is that just a demon holding a sword and a whip? Or a knife and a whip? What? It's so random. It's like it makes him feel almost too human. Okay, so yeah, this is the tower. Tower of Rubus. But I don't think we can do much here. I mean, who knows? Maybe we can do something here. Oh, the fizzle. Oh! The knives have sleep spell on them. Holy heck. This is the first battle and it's already a nightmare. Pierre, stop using that, just use multi-fist. You had it earlier. I don't know why the AI is suddenly just not using it, unless there's not enough time. Oh, it killed him. Cool. Ah. can't use anything. So much fireballs. Neither of us can even, like, defizzle to get rid of this, block on us. Sheesh. My god, that fight was awful. Alright, let's back off. Okay. We at least have a warp point to this place. Yeah, and besides, we need some extra stuff before we really delve further into this dungeon. There we go. Okay, so Kazing also fully restores HP. Alright, so we have the tower we need to go to. Just can't do much there right now until we found everything. I'm still missing one of my spells. Well, not spells, skills. So I'm surprised that I still haven't gotten it yet. Usually around 40 is where a lot of the spells seem to, or the learning of skills seem to end. Alright, let's continue onto the town. Now that we have a checkpoint. We can come back to the tower whenever we want. Though I do find it interesting that Rubis is apparently the creator of this place. And her underlings are fairies, but this place is like the realm of darkness, so... What's going on there, I wonder? Oh! Wow, Blasto did work again. We lost Lumos. Yeah, now he uses Multifist on this one enemy, I don't understand. The AI is whack. Because that tower looks like it's going to take a while to clear. It might be better to do it on a day where I'm a little bit more alert. Because I can feel myself as starting to wane again. Ouch. We need to get to the town as soon as possible. We need some healing. I really can't get over the demon that just has a whip and a knife. Like, what enemy design is this? And it does a decent amount of damage too, which doesn't help. Okay, at least those demons seem to be weak against electricity. And I'm the only one who can do that, so... I think we have to loop down this way. remaining of MP right now. Ah, so close. Just one more couple of steps. Yep. And... not dealing with all that, please. Just let me to the exit, please. Wow, we don't get much gold at all, like 100 gold. That's nothing. Alrighty, here we are. In coal. Oh, there's a hot spring. Man, that sounds good right now. I could go for a hot spring. Maybe clear my sinuses a little. In real life. Thou art welcome in the village of Coal, wanderer. Alright, time to see what's down the well. What do you wanteth? Ra's mirror begins to glow. And a monster is revealed. Alrighty. Another shadow monster. Casper. I wonder why it's called that. I can't imagine why. Alright, and our other guy gets leveled up. No reference whatsoever. I absolutely cannot imagine a reference there. Alright. The master of the item shop is an artificer of the subtlest skill. I did once hear tell that he was in fact a smithy of no little reputation in a past life. One wonders why he ceased plying his trade. Whispering reached mine ears. I hear tell of holy rubis trapped within a tower atop an isles of the ocean west of here. Yep. Alrighty. Anything that we can use here? Got the mirror shield. Pierre could use a shield. I do not want to buy multiple shields right now, just in case. So, one shield will do. Oh? Orochi's ransom. I was to be sacrificed, no choice but to flee. Driftwood on the tide, we washed up on this world's shore, worn yet unbroken. Jipang's great swordsmith, my husband, lost his hammer. Please visit his shop. Interesting, so... I guess somebody is okay. There's something up there. How do I get up there? Akira examined the ground at his feet. Look at that, it's the fairy flute. That's just casually lying here. Interesting. Behold the public baths. Enter, wanderer, and cleanse thyself. Maybe. Interact. Akira examines the ground. It's a mini medal. Neat. Greetings, young one. Thou hast come to soothe thine aches, I trust. Would thou be displeased perchance to soak with me? Sure. Tisk. Verily the young of this age are changed. Thou knowest not that thou art born. Let's see. Would thou be displeased? No. Splendid, though that the waters seem to be too cold. Perchance? Yeah, the fault lies with the darkness which smoulders the land. Ah, for a day when we might at last enjoy a steaming hot bath once more. If only this actually cured me, that would be nice. Witch, do you perhaps see that there might be an issue with your shop's location? Lo, the goddess is our light, our radiance, and the lord of the underworld, the darkness, the night. Long have the light and the darkness, the wellsprings of all power, done battle. Yeah, till the very dawn of time. But obtain the spear of light, and the dark lord's power may be checked at last. The power may yet be ended. Doubtful, considering I'm pretty sure I destroyed the being of darkness in a different timeline. That didn't do anything. Okay, an inn. Good. Hang on. It's you. Was that? Oh, them lot are all off digging some tunnel way down south in this marshy spot. Didn't fancy it myself, so I took the day off. Ever since I got split up from the boss, I've been taking on odd jobs just to make ends meet. I'm trying to remember who this guy is. I feel like I've spoken to him before. He knows who I am. Alright, I gotta go find the shop. It's probably the item shop down there. It's the only location I haven't investigated. Oh, I'm such an idiot. That blasted Robin Hood sold me steel broadsword, which he sold me a broadsword that he swore was the sword of kings. Legends tell that the sword of kings was wrought from stoutest orichalcum. Where might such a substance be found? Probably really high up in the sky. Master of the item shop above claimeth to hail from a land named Japan, and none hath heard of such a place. I mean, then again, the Sword of Light was made from rarefied orichalcum, so it was even a rarer form of stuff. Okay. Hey, man.
私はもともと鍛冶師をやっていて、故郷では武具を作っていました。ですがある時、ヤマタのオロチという化け物が現れたんです。妻がそいつの生贄にされそうになって、二人で命からがら逃げ出したんですよ。
Well, Orochi's dead at the very least.
その時に使い慣れた道具も先祖から受け継いだ家宝のハンマーも全て失ってしまいました。仕事道具がないと武具が作れないので、今は道具屋をやっています。こうしてなんとか妻を養えていますよ。
Hey, slime earrings. It's been a while since I've seen those. A splooper socialite. Nice. Okay. So this guy's lost his hammer. I'm wondering if we can find it, we could probably get ourselves the Sword of Kings. Because in Hotto, a person made the Sword of Kings. Wait, did he say he left his stuff behind? There might be a chance if we go back to Japan. Oh, that the fairy flute might fall into my hands. Then might I free holy Rubus from the cursed statue that bindeth her. Okay. Free Rubus. I'm just wondering. Let me head back to Japan out of curiosity and see if we can find something there. I doubt there'd be anything interesting, but... Look, a foreigner! Look at the funny foreigner. Hehe. So I'm a foreigner to you foreigners? Hehe, that's funny. I'm a foreigner. I'm a foreigner! That was a strange thing to say, but anyways. His daughter's life saved, Yayoi's father clings tightly like the strangling vine. How then to free her? That another might join her in bounds of marriage. Day of sunshine, the evenings of soft moonlight, all thanks to you. Stay a while, wanderer. Bask in that which you gave us. Revel in sweet peace. While lone drinkers sigh, he who drinks with his daughter beams like the new sun. Nothing of interest here. Many moons ago, a swordsmith and his consort lived here blissfully, but she was chosen a gift for cruel Orochi. They fled town. That is all I know. Though in their former abode, there is a hammer. Left all on its own, abandoned in the forest. A hurried escape. I saw it return. Their homes, surrounded by trees. How it misses them. Okay. Aha! I was right, I think. This is the hammer? Oh my god, it is the forging hammer, and it looks just like the one from 11. That's great. Is it in here? Wielded by multiple generations of swordsmiths in Japan, there's not a weapon out there that wouldn't benefit from a light bashing with this. My brother escaped. Orochi came for his bride. Luckily she lives. Hell yeah, I was right to come back here. Let's go. I'm so smart. And maybe slightly debuffed from sickness, but I am smart. Alrighty. Also, it's exactly the same one that you get in Gallipolis. So it's somehow made its way all the way to Japan. Hundreds and hundreds of years later. Alrighty. It's time to talk to the items. The item guy. See what he thinks about us having this hammer. Hey man.
ここは道具屋です。どんなご用でしょう。ガイアのハンマーを持ってきてくれたですって。
I like how he's so shocked that he stopped rhyming.
これは確かにガイアのハンマー。しかしなぜあなたが。いや、些細なことは聞きますまい。我が手に家宝のハンマーが戻ってきた。
Yeah, he just stopped rhyming. He's so happy that he's like, screw the rhymes.
なんと感謝すればよいか。このお礼はいつか必ずいたしましょう。このガイアのハンマーは太古の昔、聖なる剣を鍛え上げたという伝説が残る我が家の家宝なのです。
I think we know exactly what that particular legend is.
きっとあなたのお役にも立てるでしょう。
I actually heard of an ore named orichalcum the other day. They say it is the strongest rock in existence. My father always said our hammer could be used on any material in the whole world. Makes me wonder if that applies to even orichalcum. What I wouldn't give for a chance to work with such an ore. Then I would know how skilled a swordsmith I truly am. Oh, but my apologies, I got a bit carried away there. Okay. Whoa! His item shop immediately filled up with a lot more stuff. I guess it's because we now actually have stuff. Get that Dragon Dojo duds. Alright, Pierre's a lot more better equipped now. Alrighty, so we need to figure out how to find orichalcum. And if we can find orichalcum, we could possibly get the sword fixed. Alrighty, but where to go? There's still one cross down there. We did warp here, so I think the boat will be on this side. Let's see. The easiest way is just to go down from town. I think that's our goal for today. Let's see, where's the boat at? It's over here. Although I can feel, I do feel a bit tired. Let's see. I could probably go to 3:30. I think that's what we'll go to and then call it a day for today. Plus, it'll give me time to grind off stream to have everyone a little bit higher leveled. Because I think we're going to have to do a little bit of grinding before we go through the tower of Rubis. Because of these dang knife-wielding demons. I'll have to find a location of where would be a good place to grind for levels. But one good piece of news is that I think my sister's coming to visit later today. So there's a chance I get to see her puppy. But I have to be careful because I am still under the weather. I don't know if I'm in the level of contagious. But, you know, you don't want to get people sick on purpose. Unlike that guy who got me sick by just coughing open mouth at the train station. I'm pretty sure that's what did it, but I mean, I guess we'll never truly know, but it's not been a fun ride. But at least my voice is starting to come back a lot more. I think, what was it? It's a secret area there. Was it, when I did Mega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire? Or I should just say Mega Ruby. My voice was really bad then. Another shield. Thorn Whip. Training Togs. Any monsters around here? Set of dragon claws. I have the dragon bane claws, so I don't think there's anything stronger. Let's take a look. Oh no, the dragon claws are stronger. Only have one of those. Okay, nice. We got a stronger weapon, and I will absolutely take that. Okay, let's continue downwards. Man, we didn't go anywhere. Take another sip of water. Why is it that the Merkings can just casually summon these Elysium birds? How's our levels doing? Looks like the closest is a Mira and Lumos who will level up. Maybe off stream when I have a chance I might do what I said about Pierre, where I'm revert him back to Priest and level him up a bit to get some good healing skills. A part of me wants to do that with Amira as well, because she doesn't really have any good healing skills. But I do not know how many more skills she can learn before I should change the level. But I think having access to... at least having access to, like, what's it called? Because she already has, like, the Soothing Song and the Emergency Grooming, which does heal a little bit, but doesn't really do too much in terms of healing. Problem is that the website I've been using to, like, track everybody's skill levels and stuff like that, it's not, doesn't really have anything for the priest for some reason, which I find a bit odd. Another thing is that we want to keep Pierre still a marshal for a little bit longer, because one of the big things we want to get him is critical claim. And if you've... Ow! What the heck? That's not good. Two of our party members got confused. Oh man, this confusion's really rough. Holy heck. That's the downside, is we don't have anything that can stop confusion. Funnily enough, the only class that gets a spell, I think, that actually deals with confusion, I think it's like Defuddle or something like that. I don't know if it's something that Lumos might learn, but I know for a fact that apparently the Gadabout gets Sobering Slap, which basically does the same thing. You just slap a person out of confusion. Very handy on Silvaldo back in 11. Now I realize, I wonder if the Gadabout class has got similarities to his moveset. That's what I've noticed with a lot of the movesets in this game, is that a lot of the skills just happen to be just like not locked to obviously one person. Wasn't expecting the bear to flee. I've noticed enemies are starting to flee a lot more frequently. Okay, I need to just go through this way and down. I guess it does help that I've played like 11, because I at least get a general idea of how certain skills work and such. Though I must admit, this is like the most I've seen of ice spells. A big reason is, like, I think the only person who really knew ice spells in 11 was Rab. And I didn't really use them too often on my party unless I was, like, I needed to, which was mostly during Act 2. Nothing against him, but it's just happened to be the case. You only get 4 party members. I think that's what's beneficial about this game, is that you only get, like, you do have 4 party members, but it allows you to always use those 4 party members so you can focus the fight. Ah, dang. All 3 of them fled. A big reason I want to get Pierre, oop, there's a secret area, is Critical Claim is the skill I think Eric gets, where it's just guaranteed crit, and guaranteed crits can, like, kill metal enemies with absolute ease. Nothing interesting in those barrels. The problem is that I've noticed that he's not really fast enough to actually keep, you know, to get over. Looks really good. Wow, it boosts a good chunk of wisdom. Holy heck. Absolutely put that on. Because I think wisdom is I think wisdom is what helps, let me see. Is there a way it teaches me about this? Okay, resilience is resistant to physical blows. Wisdom, how much damage a character's spell does. Okay, so yeah, that thinking cap is super handy. I did see it in one of the shops, but I didn't have the money, so finding it in that secret area is definitely worth it. Come on. That metal slime keeps fleeing. Never have a chance to deal any damage to that metal slime. And I really want to, because that liquid metal slime would give us so much EXP. Especially if it's in this area. It's probably a higher level. But that's a big reason I want to get critical claim, because once they start lowering the level again for some party members, I want to at least be able to take out metal slimes effectively so that we can actually grind up our levels. Alright, I think this is the last X spot on the map. Rimuldar. Greetings to thee, wanderer. Thou art welcome here in Rimuldar. Oaken Club. It's another one of these witches. They seem to be one in each town. Eek, you've seen me. Sail the sea that surrounds Zomal's citadel and you might stumble upon a spot that's hidden well. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. There's so many things I need to keep in mind. For a certainty, I did espy a lonely figure standing at the most westerly point of this isles. What was he about, and wherefore, and where hath he now vanished? The western point of the isles. There's a little tiny itty bitty there. Maybe we could explore the land over that way? If that's what he means. Oh my goodness. It's a B word. Gasp. But it's a really good one too. Gives us a 20 extra attack. Everything's getting so much good stuff. So yeah, I'll definitely have to sit and grind for a little while so that I can get some monies. Sacred amulet serveth as proof of Rubis's abiding love for all mankind. Let every soul in Alphagard give thanks to her. Well, that's kind of handy to know, because I actually need that amulet if I'm going to save her. The royal armor dwelleth in the same self-tower where fair Rubis doth sleep, or so it is told. Okay, so we do need that armor. So we need we need a sword, helmet, and armor, and we need 3 items too to get Rubis out of where she's at the moment. Mighty Ortega, wherefore didst thou attempt to cross to the great fiend's island unprepared? Did the pitiless sea truly claim thee? From what I've heard, the boss got caught trying to nick something from a church in Tangerl. I'd love to go and see him, but every way I go, there's bleeding monsters. Typical. Ah, now I know. These are the guys from the Robin Hood's gang. None shall defeat the Lord of the Underworld, who doth not first possess the Spear of Light. None. You are on a quest to defeat the Lord of the Underworld? Then you are the same as Ortega, friends. Mighty Ortega is a warrior of unmatched skill and strength and could best a group of monsters single-handed. Verily he sallied out alone to vanquish the great fiend. Yeah, apparently Ortega just did everything on his own, but then again, one of his mates got imprisoned. And then the other one, I don't know if he had any other companions. It was just Samao that we know of. Oh, an item of great value lieth among my belongings in the inn. 'Twas entrusted unto me by the mighty Ortega himself. Thinkest thou it might be mistakenly discarded? Perish the thought. Well, I kind of need that item, maybe. Restless heart. Need to mosey over this way. Okay. Look at that, it's a recovery ring. Okay. There's something deep in the chest. It's a diary. Read the diary? Akira opens up the book and begins to read.
俺はどこから来たんだろう。最近ここではない場所の記憶をよく思い出す。記憶にある光景はここと何もかも違う。活気があり、多くの人々が暮らしている。ただ魔物の脅威があるのは変わらないようだ。ラダトームを離れ、一人で旅をするようになってから忘れていた過去の記憶が蘇って。
Just in case Cryo was still here, there's the evidence of how they could tell Ortega is my dad. Look, exactly same hairstyle.
俺は根っからの戦士だったらしい。記憶を失う前まで長い旅をして日々戦い続けていた。
It is impressive that he somehow survived falling into a volcano, or I assume he did. Because, but how did he end up here? That's the kind of the question, isn't it?
ならば自分がやることは変わらない。自分の選択が正しいと信じてなすべきことをなすだけだ。
And there's the fairy that he rescued too.
他の誰かを巻き込むわけにはいかない。皆魔物の脅威に疲れ切っている。俺一人でやらねばならない。
I see. So that's why he really chose to go alone. It's because no one else really wants to fight anymore. It's a little sad, but I guess that's the truth.
未だはっきりと思い出せない。
I missed that cutscene with the guy at the The guy at the tree stump. Hmm.
たくましい老人、優しそうな女性、
Oh no, he barely remembers us.
生まれた
No.
ばかりの赤子。
He only remembers the day we're born. My goodness, we had a full head of hair as a kid. Holy heck.
俺の家族だろうか、それとも恩人か何かだろうか。
Oh, that's so rough.
家族だとした。俺は家族ではなく戦いを選んだ男ということか。そうかもしれない。俺ならそうするだろうと思う自分がいる。だが今は悩んでいる暇はない。大魔王を打ち滅ぼすその時までは俺一人で成し遂げてみせる。
It appears to be a collection of musings written by Ortega. Back to cheerful music. Man, that must be heavy for Akira to read, to say the very least. I do wonder if there is a slight resentment. I feel like Akira would have a slight resentment of his father leaving to go fight all those years back, but even now I don't know where he would feel at this point. Alrighty. Well, the game obviously wants us to go to the tower. But I don't know how much of the tower we could possibly do. Because we're still missing items, aren't we? Let's see. I'm surprised that lyre isn't in our inventory. Let's see. I kind of want to go down this way. There's a little island that is right in the corner, and I think I want to go investigate that first. Oh, I do hope you find Ortega soon. Let me double check things here. But I'm thinking, like, going over to the corner, the bottom right. Ow, I forgot this is surrounded by poison. It puts a sanctuary in the middle of the poison. Actually, let's look at that map. Yeah, I feel like there's something there. It's really small, but there's like a tiny little dot in the middle of that island. Let's see. And there's that bit up there that I might have to re-investigate. And then eventually we'll go to the tower. Though I think we'll investigate whatever's on this little isles, and I think we'll call it there. Because, yeah, I need to take a break. I also didn't heal too, so. Yeah, I guess they're flying creatures, because it did extra damage. And also I want to off-stream go around and collect some more stuff, so... Hello, you're back? Ah, no. You have a great way of coming in at the wrong time, I must admit, Cryo. We just found out our father's been going around to different locations, and the last location we found a chest that had a recovery ring in it, but more importantly there was a diary in there, and it was of Ortega, where he mentioned, which actually showed, you would have seen Ortega and seen how the family resemblance is strong between us two. But yeah, he basically mentioned that even without his memories, he's gonna go and fight the Lord of the Underworld. And yeah, he doesn't really remember us at all. Apparently all he remembers is a single flashback of us where we were still a newborn baby. And that's like all the memory he has of us. He doesn't even know our name or anything. And he wrote in his musings thinking that he wonders if we resent him for not coming back home. I guess it's up to the player's interpretation. I feel like Akira probably would be a little bit resentful about the father. But yeah, he went to the Lord in the Underworld without anything on hand. Goddess abid thee, welcome unto the sanctuary, her most hallowed sanctuary. Here we vernet the rainbow, created by the sacred union of rain and sun. It is said that the bridge of the rain's bow shall appear only to those chosen by Rubus, our benevolent creator. They must go bearing the gifts of rain and sun in each hand. So we have the sunstone and the rain staff. That's probably what it is. Now go thee forth and seek out both rain and sun. He's a strong man. I'm sure he's alright. Yeah, he is, but nobody's seen him since. So all that's said that he was headed west from that town. But yeah, I'm thinking of ending stream around 3:30 of the time. So it was that town we ventured to, and he apparently headed west. I can see there's this weird little strip there. There seems to be there's like a building there too. How do I get there? It looks like I have to come in through there. So I'm gonna take the boat and squeeze through that passage. But yeah, the reason Ortega couldn't even find any help to help him on this place is because everybody's given up, essentially. They're constantly, like, seeing the Lord of Shadows standing there above their shoulder. So they just can't bring up the fighting power anymore, so he had to go alone. Though there were some interesting things we did do. We went back to Jipang because we found... This is something I found ages ago. I talked to someone there who said that his wife and him fled. And then I came here and it turns out this is where they're at. But they left behind a very powerful hammer. And... Oh no, not again. Take him out. Sound like they need the Triforce of Courage. Yeah. Well, the problem is that they've been living in darkness. There's no night or day in this world. It's just a constant gloom. And their creator of this world, Rubus, is trapped. He's been trapped for who knows how long. We're on our task to try and free them. But we ended up finding the hammer, and it's the forging hammer from 11. And it looks exactly like it as well, so I'm wondering if that was a change they ended up making for this game. So we have a broken blade as well that looks a lot like the Sword of Light. Kaboom! Nice. So I have a feeling we need to create a sword using that. But we need to find Orichalcum like we did back in 11. I don't know if we have to find the rarefied version, but we need to find regular Orichalcum somewhere. Once we find Orichalcum, we might be able to make the sword. Because we need a strong sword, strong armor and a strong shield. Once we have those 3 things, we might be able to withstand against Zomo. Yeah, we're just sort of running around looking for things, essentially. But yeah. Energy-wise, I am starting to, like, dip, so that's another reason I'm probably going to call it soon. No, don't get in the boat. I want to check that thing first. Oh, goodness. Bears. I need to take a rest at an inn. Part of me is like hopes that I find my dad, but at the same time it's like a concern that just like someone in town really ruffled my feathers recently. Crah! Still wondering how I should get back at them. Yep, another monster to the pack. Pika. Flying dress. Oh, asbestos earrings. Neat. What town? You're on an island. Oh. Yeah. The Raz mirror has been quite useful, but it makes me wonder how a lot of these, Oh, there's something here. Ow! There's also poison here. Let's, go in here and get this as a checkpoint. Quagmire cane. Don't like how foreboding the music sounds here. Nope. We dig here a tunnel that others might pass more freely through this land. Oh, okay, cool. Have you gotten far? Yeah, look at all these fine specimens. Ra's mirror begins to glow. Oh. You just got a priest on speed dial? So, yeah, service call is a merchant skill that Amira has from her old class. It randomizes a traveling item shop, a traveling priest, or a traveling inn. Just a whole inn. And I was hoping to get the inn. Alrighty. Another witch character. Another Crone Ranger. I wonder, I have to figure out how many I've found. I think I needed to find another, maybe 7 more or something. Just a minute, I've seen that mug before. Fancy bumping into you in this of all places. As you can see, I'm not exactly living the high life lately. Makes me miss the good old days when I got to go on adventures with the boss. Come to think of it, there was one last place we were open to pay a visit before we wound up here. Was this odd spot called Gaia's Navel. Oof, me back and shoulders ain't up to it. Wish I could just go back to stealing things. If I could just get me hands on that bleeding blue rock I heard so much about, I'd be set for life. What? You ain't heard of it? It's got this funny old name. Xenothium, that's it. Nightmares to get your hands on though. They say you need a bomb big enough to blow a hole in the wall as thick as the boss. Okay. Good information. Because, that blue rock could be something important. Alright, so they, I guess they're just gonna keep working away here. I'm not sure if I need to do a check or something like that, or if I need to come back here later. Hey, nice with the roll. But at least I have this location on dial with zoom, so we can get back here easily. Okay. I say I'm about to give up at 3:30, but I think I still have a little bit left in me. I wanted to investigate down here. Yeah, apparently poke activates the poke community game. I don't know how to prevent that from happening. Fourth. I guess that's kaboom. Holy heck. I was wondering if there was like a building down here or something. Because it's just this odd patch of land that's by itself. I'm just running out of MP. Not again. Oh boy. I was trying to flee. Oh god. That's bad. Oh, yeah, I think we're dead. Ugh, dang. That hypno whip or whatever it is, that is aggravating to deal with. I don't know how far back this takes me though. I think it takes me to the last boat fight. Okay. I might just get onto land, I swear. At least I know the enemies here won't hit me with the stupid hypno whip. Cool. At least your progress is at least saved here, because I have the auto saving is incredibly handy. At least you don't lose money from the auto saving, which is really handy. Ooh, a crit, nice. If you try to go back to a church or a save point, then you lose money. It counts as you dying. Well, that's a steep drop. You're gonna need some extra help to reach the other side. Okay. Yeah, I assume the bad guy's lair is on the other side of that thing, but alright. I believe we need, still need the amulet. We haven't found the amulet. We have the sunstone and the rain staff, and also I guess we have to go rescue Rubis, so that's a thing too. Alright, where do I want to go now? Or if I want to go any further. So I think, yeah, the enemy's lair must be in that little area thing. They must make it that, like, yeah, seeing there's all rocks around it, I have a feeling I can't just sail the boat there. So it's probably all locked off. Uh... I mean, it's worth taking a look, but I'm pretty sure it's just inaccessible to me. I don't see any houses. Kind of wish I did have Ramia. At least if I had Ramia, I could actually take a look around. It kind of feels bad that we get Ramia like right at the end of the story, or at the end of Arc 1, and now we cannot use Ramia because Ramia can't access this location. So you use Ramia for like, what? Maybe an hour tops before you get to this section? Feels kind of bad, man. Get legendary bird, can't use bird. At least with Cetacea, which was the whale in 11, you get to use it a little bit more. Wait, really? Well, I mean, this place isn't where the regular world is, I guess. Or the realm of light, I guess you could call it. So... I don't think Ramia can access this location. These goddamn squid! Oh my goodness. It makes traveling on boat like the most treacherous thing around. Holy heck. I need to find somewhere to rest up. You know what, let's head back over here. But like, at least with Cetacea, you could use Cetacea a lot more. So, I mean, using zoom kind of is the way to go. Cetacea was just to get to a lot of the whale stations and the more obscure locations. Alrighty. Maybe I can finish off with some monster battles before I end the stream. Though I wonder what we're gonna have to do in regards with our dad. Because surely he couldn't make it to the lair, because even Akira notices there's a bit of a big steep drop. So how on earth would he have gotten across? I just hope he didn't just throw himself in the ocean trying to get across. Alrighty. Could do this last rank here. I think our team's okay for now. Though another reason I've got to go find more monsters so I can get a stronger team here. Now that we have the other location available, I can start looking for some monsters that I may have not gotten. Trevor just punted it in one hit. Holy heck. Alright, round 2. Okay, 2 enemies this time. Yeah, we'll have it not use MP just right now. Okay, good. We have it use MP in the last battle. I wonder if we get to the final ranking and it's Monty, that would be funny. Ooh, the wind is quite nice today. It's not raining, but it's quite windy. Thankfully, it's not like a bad sort of wind. Man, if we find any more Goliaths, Trevor's gonna be unstoppable. The final battle. Oh, it's just some kid this time, not any of the queens. Oh, it's Brenna's son. Oh, it's the guy who passed away, right? I will do my very best so that I will make my papaya proud. Oh boy. Nice. Saving all that MP saved us right at the end. Well, that lick attack's been super handy. Like, doesn't do any damage, but the enemies not being able to attack has definitely saved us. Obrigado for fighting with me. My papaya always said that losing is a valuable experience too. I promise to come back even stronger. Champion's a kid, that makes sense, strangely enough. Well, in this town, a lot of the adults and stronger warriors are probably not around. And also the king's kind of incompetent. He got himself kidnapped. Alrighty. I like how the victory has been getting more and more elaborate. We went from nothing to confetti to suddenly bunny girls to suddenly dancing girls. Maybe this is the real reason some of these people are here for these monster hunts. The monster battles. But, I mean, heck yeah. 40,000 gold in hand. We get an extra 8,000 just by winning. That's kind of crazy. So this is definitely a good... Most likely. Let me see... So this one's new. Gun and Buns, an interesting magazine that teaches you all about brawn and monies. You'll make a fine vamp or charmer after perusing its pages. And the champion's code gives you the paragon. So the paragon is seen as the best class for the hero male. But, you know. Yeah, I feel like one day you're gonna be like the champion of the final round. Ah, so Silhouette became a lot stronger now that we have two of them. Alright. Out of curiosity, where would the next location be? Oh, okay. The next one's literally back in the underworld somehow. And somehow Monty's gonna be here too. I swear he must be the final boss of this location. There's no way this man can just warp around. Alright, let's take a gander and see what this is about at this level. Okay. Oh my god, 160 if we win. Of course there's a magical bikini, why wouldn't there be? But the mod rod's here. So, here's the interesting thing. The mod rod apparently was added in the remake. This is not in the original, not that the monster battle stuff is in the original either, but... if we get the mod rod, you can transform your appearance so that you can actually purchase stuff from the fairy town. Because the fairies won't, like, allow you to buy anything from them, because they're afraid of humans after everything that happened there. This is the only way you can purchase stuff from them. Okay, let's see. I might switch you up for one of the Silhouette guy. So yeah. The fairy stuff would be normally locked off until you go... Because you can get a mod rod before giving it to the old man, if you found the fairy place first, which I did not. Hark, the time is nigh for the initial bout to commence. Competitors, prithee, take their places. Are you ready? Then engage. Oh, he's got like two enemies like that. Yikes. Right off the bat. Oh my god. Smiley's dead. Yeah, this is not a good look. That was bout 1 too. Yep. Didn't even get a chance. Oof. Well fought. Last year team wasn't quite up to the challenge. You were victorious in one bout, that means you... Okay, at least we won some money. We made our money back at the very least, but... Yeah, looks like we're gonna have to go and search for some new monsties to level ourselves up. But I think this is a good place for us to stop for today. So I think we got a decent amount done. We've unlocked this entire area, so we've got a lot of stuff to look around. I can at least now grind in the slightly lower level monster area to get some more money if I really need it, but I think I need to do some leveling up, and I do need to hydrate as well. I just need to take a break. My voice is getting low. I've done enough talking for today. Alright. So, I guess, I think I might have to do a little bit of level grinding so that we can at least finally get... Let's see. Okay, so there's a location I need to go to called the Craggy Cave, which apparently we can skip it. But yeah, we got a little bit more to go. Let's see. Yeah, we've pretty much been to most of these locations I'm looking in this walkthrough without looking too spoilers. There's just 2 locations, which is the Tower of Rubis, so I guess the game wants us to go to Rubis after this. And then confront Zoma. Yeah. The thing is that Critical Claim is level 47, so it's still a ways off before we get that skill, but I really would like it. Well, we also need to grind up some money for better weapons, because I think in the last town we went to, we still need a lot of things there. I do not know if I'm going to ever take Lumos off Sage. Sage has got the most amount of like level classes because it combines Mage and Priest. We just got Kazing. I think there's only 2 more skills that they can learn. So I think... Because I don't remember... I don't know if I do take him off Sage in any circumstance, if he can gain it back because he's already done it, or he have to do the gadabout path till level 20. Because that's the only other way to get the Sage class back is to be a gadabout, so it might be not worth switching him out. Plus, I think Lumos has a good chunk of skills, so I think we'll leave it at that. I think I just want to fix up Pierre and Amira. I want Mira to get some better healing skills at the very least, even if she doesn't use them that much. Because the Monster Wrangler doesn't really have any good healing spells. She has 1 more skill that she can learn, which is Cold Breath, which is a strong ice breath, which is really handy. But the big thing is that we got Wild Side. We need we need to find 80 and then 100. Oh no, I haven't got Wild Side yet, so 50 monsters, 80 and 100. 100 gives you a Fog of War, which I don't know how good that is because it prevents any spells, so healing is kind of not, you know, usable. But Wild Side would be really big because it basically says repeats selected action. So I think that's the thing that allows you to do 2 attacks in a row. So having that would greatly increase her attack power. So I need to find 50 monsters. So definitely we'll be doing that off stream. But I think it's time for me to take a break and rest up before the guests arrive today. So I guess I don't know what we're gonna do about Pokemon too. I just remembered we have to go fight Skeledirge. I believe it's out yesterday or something like that, right? I'm gonna have to make a day for that. If I'm still not feeling well, I might have to skip Brothership again and do Pokemon instead. If I am feeling better, I think what I might do is download it on the internet, get the Skeledirge, wait until maybe Thursday, and then do Skeledirge, and then immediately update to do Quackquavel and get both of them at the same time. But I do want to get both of them because I want to put them in Fancy Balls so that we can do some Masuda method when the time comes. So I think that's enough waffling on my part. Couldn't really hit the 4-hour mark, but this is good enough. So I guess I don't think we have we don't have D&D because that got changed this week too, which I'm grateful for. Oop, because I am not feeling like I can handle a 6-hour stream, and I want to be at my best. So I think that is next. Let's see. 16th, so that'd be in 2 weeks' time. No, next week. Forgot the date. It's a Sunday. Alright. So next week is D&D. That's totally fine. So, I guess I will stop waffling. And I will see you guys later. So take care, everybody.